On Friday, April 28, 2023, 34-year-old Samantha Miller and 38-year-old Eric Hutchinson entered into matrimony on one of the beaches in the state of South Carolina. In the footage, the couple, surrounded by friends and loved ones, joyfully celebrated their wedding, and it seemed that a happy family life awaited both newlyweds. However, just 5 hours later, a terrible incident occurred that would change the fate of both in an instant. In 2020, Samantha Miller met an energetic young man named Eric Hutchinson. The young individuals lived in different states, but their paths unexpectedly crossed. Their initial online conversations were accompanied by laughter, and they found each other very interesting, laying the foundation for further understanding. As communication between Samantha and Eric progressed, they grew closer and closer. The young couple discussed their feelings, shared hopes, dreams, and faced life's challenges together. Soon, they confessed their mutual feelings and sincerely believed in a shared future. After a year and a half, the couple began living together in an apartment in Utah, where their relationship continued to develop gradually. The year 2023 arrived, and finally, discussions about the upcoming wedding began in the couple. The pre-wedding plans were filled with excitement and anticipation. Samantha meticulously thought through every detail, from choosing the perfect venue to selecting the colors that would adorn the ceremony. Samantha and Eric, both beach lovers, chose Folly Beach as the venue for their wedding, driven by a desire to create a day that would be forever etched in their memories. Friends and family of the couple were also enthusiastic and willingly joined the celebration organization. The morning of the wedding day was perfect. The weather was favorable, and everything was going according to plan. Relatives and friends arrived for the ceremony from different states, with around 100 people participating in the event. Samantha was very happy. Her sister, Mandy, baked a 5-layer pineapple cake for the wedding. When all organizational details came to an end, the bride put on her tight-fitting dress with a very low back, and it fit her perfectly. The wedding ceremony took place in the afternoon in a pavilion on Folly Beach. Samantha even pleasantly surprised her mother when the DJ announced a surprise dance for the most important person in her life. The couple got married, and guests enjoyed dinner after the wedding. Around 10 p.m., the party came to an end. The newlyweds left their wedding dinner in a golf cart. 4 people sat in the vehicle, with Samantha and Eric in the back seat, the brother of the bride in front, and his son at the wheel. The golf cart, adorned with a wedding sign, was driving slowly on the road at about 24 miles per hour. The newlyweds sitting in the back seat were discussing their wedding. At some point, Samantha looked at her husband and said, "I want this day, this evening, to last forever." Suddenly, a car from behind crashed into them, and the golf cart was thrown more than 300 feet and overturned several times. The vehicle turned into a pile of wreckage, while the hood of the Toyota Camry, driven by a girl, also crumpled upon impact. South Carolina police reported that 25-year-old Jamie Lee Komorowski was behind the wheel of the Toyota Camry that collided with the golf cart. As a result of the incident, Eric Hutchinson sustained serious multiple injuries and was immediately rushed to surgery. 2 other individuals who were in the golf cart miraculously survived along with the newlyweds. Unfortunately, Samantha Miller died at the scene of the incident. The examination results indicated that Jamie Komorowski was driving at a speed of 64 miles per hour in a zone with an allowable speed limit of 24 miles per hour and applied the brakes just moments before the incident. The director of the Department of Public Safety stated that the golf cart is a low-speed model with a capacity for 6 people, a maximum speed of 24 miles per hour, and is allowed to be driven at night. When the police checked Jamie's blood alcohol level, it exceeded the legal limit by more than 3 times. It is presumed that she had been consuming alcohol throughout the day, mixing beer, tequila, and other alcoholic beverages. Jamie Komorowski was the logistics department manager, hailing from a regular family and recently dating a boyfriend. Often, her Instagram photos showed her holding a can of alcoholic beverage. On that fateful evening, Jamie was the sole driver and passenger of the Toyota Camry. She was remanded to custody at the correctional facility until the trial. After she collided with her car, she told the arriving officers, "I didn't do anything wrong." 2 days after her arrest, she called her parents and cried. While awaiting trial, Jamie was allowed to make several video calls.
Whatever, like the head person of Charleston County, I met with her today. And she's like trying to help me out.
That's good.
And she like is like, you don't need, like, I don't want you in here, like you should be with your family, like blah blah blah. So that's like really good. Something similar happened, I guess, like to someone that she knew personally, and so she like related to the story, and like she like was just like really relating to me, and she just seemed really like sincere and like she really wants to help.
According to Eric's mother, her son lost the love of his life. He was in critical condition, and a long recovery lay ahead for him.
I do remember the last thing I remember her saying was she wanted the night to never end.
That was the last thing she said to you?
That's the last thing she said. I could see my mom's face, and you could just tell something was wrong, and I asked her, "Where's Sam? Where's Sam?" And then that's when she told me it was the incident.
Later on, Eric Hutchinson filed a lawsuit against 3 drinking establishments, claiming that they allowed the girl to drink to an intoxicated state. At the time of the filing, Hutchinson's lawyers asserted that bars where she drank should exercise caution to prevent the intoxication of patrons and not serve alcohol to intoxicated individuals. For the bride's death and the harm caused to the other participants in the incident, the girl could face up to 25 years in prison, a fine of several tens of thousands of dollars, and a 5-year suspension of driving privileges after release. On September 12, 2023, Jamie Lee Komorowski was charged with driving under the influence, resulting in death and various injuries to other road users. The judge denied her bail, believing that the accused would flee the state to avoid punishment. The trial for this case is scheduled for spring 2024, and we will continue to monitor developments.